I'm driving into the Sahara all on my own in the name of adventure. Bad idea? We're about to find out.
What an amazing feeling to wake up to this view over there.
In today's episode, I venture into the Sahara in Morocco through desert, sandy riverbeds and challenging terrain in my 20-year-old Land Rover Defender. It's 200 miles across a remote part of Morocco into the Sahara Desert. Out there, I'm all alone. By going out there, I'm taking a bit of a risk, but I just could not resist the adventure calling.
So despite having these GPX tracks, you still need to pay attention to the environment around you just to make sure that you don't put yourself in harm's way.
And all of a sudden, I spotted a dirt bike heading in my direction, out of nowhere. The rider, a local nomad, stopped me and gave me some much-needed advice.
Okay. Okay. Alright, so what this gentleman on a motorbike told me was that I actually ended up taking the wrong track. I need to go further north. This is the wrong track because there's a lot of fesh on it later on, and fesh is like the dreaded slippery sand of the Sahara. You do not want to end up in fesh because you could end up very stuck.
So why take all these risks? Well, it's a strange time to be alive in human history.
We're inside a sandstorm.
On one hand, we're constantly bombarded with horrific news from around the world that we can do nothing to change. On the other hand, there's never been a more comfortable time to be a human being. For most of us watching this video, life is convenient, and we're taught to avoid risk, not to seek it out.
Yes. Well, I guess this little off-road adventure has taken a toll on my stuff. Oh God, look at all that dust. Look at that. Wow.
But I believe this line of thinking can create a soft generation. So that's why I think it's worth going out there and challenging yourself with things that feel scary to you. It's not just no risk, no story. It's so much bigger than that. No risk, no growth.
Don't get stuck, don't get lost. Those are my two goals for today.
Had a great night of sleep, yay, and now I'm on to day 2 of my 200-mile Sahara Trail. Being about 60 miles in, I still have a way to go, and I have now veered off my original route because of some impassable terrain that forced me to deviate.
I'm really glad that this old lake bed is dry right now, because I can imagine that when it gets wet, all of this becomes like sticky clay, which would make it difficult to pass for sure. But right now I can just speed across this giant plain, no issues.
60 miles and a few hours later, through rough terrain and sand, I was ready to pause for the night.
Perfect. Okay, a few little practicalities of life on the road. This is my water filter. So any water that I put in here is drinkable, clean water, wherever I get it from. And this is the water that I use for drinking, for milk, for cooking.
Having gadgets like this out here is really important. When you come out into the desert, you need to be ready for every eventuality. Have water, food, and fuel aplenty. But of course, things can still go wrong. And in my case, electrical and mechanical problems were about to put a spanner in the works. Still not turning on. But that's all coming in the next episode. Stay tuned by following my Facebook page for more episodes from the Sahara.